You want to pay us our credits and send us on our way.
Here are your credits.
What's up, Squadron 7? Welcome back to another video. I just wanted to say before we get started with this episode, I hope you guys are staying safe out there. It's a very, very tough time right now. So just please stay safe, keep healthy, practice social distancing, and let's talk about episode 6. Episode 6, Deal No Deal, puts Ahsoka right back into the fold, right back into the action as Rafa drags Trace and Ahsoka into a bad job running spice from Kessel to the Pike Syndicate. The last episode definitely slowed things down almost to a halt, and I feel like even though I appreciate the return of Ahsoka, the last episode was more of a plot mover than a plot developer. This episode corrects that, and we finally get to see Snip back in action, reinserting herself into trouble that we're used to seeing her in. One thing about this episode that did stand out to me was when they were leaving Coruscant and Anakin and Ahsoka started sensing each other. It was a short, succinct yet powerful scene that calls back to the last time we saw the two of them together when Ahsoka turned her back and left the Jedi Order. Throughout the episode, she's definitely mustering a lot of knowledge that she's gained from her experiences with the Jedi, with Anakin and Obi-Wan, and throughout the entirety of the episode, Rafa is always calling it into question. How does she know so much? And the prevailing theme of this episode seems to be giving us a glimpse into Ahsoka's view of the world and how it's changing and how it's evolving from how she used to view it and how she used to experience it when she was with the Jedi Order. And she's finding out very quickly and firsthand that while she has the best of intentions, her methods are, pure, but naive and sometimes just don't work. At the end of the day, it exposes just how different the world is from how Ahsoka thought it was while she was tagging along with Anakin and tagging along with Obi-Wan as Snips. We're reminded that Ahsoka is still young and she's still growing. She's still the Snips that hasn't become Fulcrum and isn't the woman we saw in Rebels. With all of these experiences from the previous episode and this episode and the future episodes we're going to see, it gives us a glimpse as to how it hardens her and informs her as she becomes the woman we saw in Rebels. Now, one of my favorite parts about this episode is, of course, when Ahsoka leans on the Jedi mind trick. Now, it works at first, but they're quickly found out, and upon trying to escape, they get caught in the tractor beam, and that's where the episode ends. So it ends on a cliffhanger. Deal No Deal is probably one of this season's better episodes, as it gives us a glimpse or a look into how Ahsoka is changing and growing and learning about the world outside of the Jedi Order. It expands further also on world building as we revisit Kessel, and I think the last time we saw Kessel was in Solo. And we also get to see life lived in the galaxy. We see it in the form of the slaves, and we see it in the form of Coruscant, which in this episode, as they're leaving, gives us a much better picture of how this planet or how this city lives. It feels chaotic, it feels lived in, as I was saying, and it feels alive. More importantly, what this episode does prove, to me at least, is that I would definitely watch an Ahsoka TV show. And if that is ever an option in the future, maybe an adaptation of Ahsoka by E.K. Johnston, because that is a great story. And in general, just anything with Ahsoka would be a great TV show. And I think, these episodes kind of prove that to me. Like, while they're still very slow episodes, and this one a little bit better in terms of pacing, the plot development and the character development with her and her relationship with Trace and Rafa proves to me that I can enjoy a TV show that's not entirely based around the war. It's not based entirely around the Jedi versus the Sith. I would watch a TV show following Snips. But that's my take on it. Leave it in the comment section down below if you would watch an Ahsoka TV show, what you would want to see from that. Also, leave it in the comments what you want to see from the next few episodes, because we know that she's going to confront Darth Maul, and or Darth Maul confronts her. We don't know entirely how that story is going to play out, but it's eventually going to come. And so let me know what you think. Let me know how the episode did for you. That's my review and my recap. Stay safe. Give this video a like if you're watching it in self-quarantine, even better. And subscribe if you're new and you want to know when I post new videos. But as always, that's it for me, Squadron 7. I'm signing out. Until next time, may the Force be with you always.